stay tuned. So before we even start with this seasoning, the very first seasoning of this 560 Masterbuilt gravity fed, is I want to do a slight modification, and the modification is going to come by way of how the charcoal is going to be trapped. So if you know anything about this smoker, you're gonna, in the hopper, you're gonna put all your charcoal in here. You can put your charcoal in there. It's gonna come all the way down here, and then at this point, this is where the charcoal is gonna stop. If you open up this little tray where you're going to be putting it, there's a lot of, I guess you would call this space for the charcoal to fall through once it gets small enough. So what I want to do is I want to prevent as much of that from happening. Alright, so the whole point here is there's too big of a gap going across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something that looks something similar to this. And you can find different versions of it. But I just purchased these on Amazon, and I'll put a link. All the stuff that you're seeing here, I'll have a link on the description below. So if you're interested, if you like the ideas, you can go ahead and get them from Amazon. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this skew here. I'm going to use some wire cutters, and I'm going to measure this to where it kind of lands around the same spot, and kind of try to block as much of it going on. You want to go ahead and measure this. You don't want to go too long, because if you go too long, it's going to do this deal and it won't go in. So you're going to keep it within the frame. So you're going to probably get it right there. And then with some wire cutters, just go ahead and cut that piece off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to bring this up, and just kind of push it all the way through. And there you go. It's a pretty sturdy fix here. And you're going to notice that you can adjust this after you're done with it, so you can put it right in the middle. It's a very, very quick, easy fix. Now let's see if this is going to go into my, I guess you would call it the side of the hopper, because this is sticking out. There you go. So it works. Alright, so let me finish doing the other one. Alright, so there you go. Now you can see there's a lot less room for the charcoal to fall down through there. So you're not supposed to use charcoal starter or anything like that. You're supposed to use some type of starter on the bottom, and there's one that Masterbuilt makes specifically for these. These are 48 little starters. Again, I'll have a link on the description below. These are specifically made for these gravity fed series grills. So all you need to do is you get one of these, and then we're going to go ahead and insert here. This is the area of the grill, or the that one that we added those little I guess you would call them charcoal stoppers to. This is right here. We're going to add it right there in the middle. There's a little place for it. We're going to stick it in all the way to the all the way as it can, and then we're going to light it. So that little briquette worked pretty good. My charcoal is in there. My briquette is, I mean, my little charcoal briquette is in there. This is a fire starter, and you can see that in the middle, that's where we left those I guess we installed those skews in there so that a lot of the charcoal doesn't fall. Keep in mind that this has been on an hour, more or less, smoking or seasoning at 400 degrees. So let's see how much charcoal has been used. I'm gonna open this up. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing here. The charcoal is, or the remnants is kind of like a powder only. So that means that a lot of my stuff is staying. A lot of my charcoal is staying up there. That could be because I added that little there. That's what you see right there. And those things are helping to keep, those skews are helping to keep the majority of my charcoal in there.